It's rather interesting that one of the biggest kept secrets in the mystery schools is the number 33. If anybody tries to ask a Mason what's the 33rd degree all about, it's like, can't tell you, secret. It turns out, actually, of all places, found it in crop circle research. Found that all the crop circles were appearing in groups of threes, and the center of the ratio to each one to each other was 32.72 degrees. Okay, and it turns out that actually that is the actual how do I describe this? It's the velocity of gravity, 32.72 32.72 inches per second is the actual movement of gravity. But it's also to do with the relationship of the way that two of the most important geometric solids are found in the universe. It's the circle and the tetrahedron. It's the glue of the universe. Everything that exists in the universe is governed by the tetrahedron and the ball that it fits inside. And the ratio of the surface area to the two solids is 32.72. So that's what we call the 33rd degree of Freemasonry. It's the last secret. It's knowing how to escape gravity. So it's funny that this temple, which is the one that's facing the northeast, in fact most of them face exactly the northeast here, the major temples, and it's not facing a deliberate star, it's facing a compass alignment. Anything that faces the northeast is associated with ancestral wisdom. It's the highest position of the light in the northern hemisphere, which is akin to the summer solstice, but not necessarily in alignment with it. It's an actual compass direction. So Stonehenge has it, Luxor has it, and all of these places were places where the teachers, the masters, the architects of the sky went there. No, it's true. It's true. Don't talk to me in that tone of voice, cheeky monkey. Did you get this?
Yep.
Okay. So they, when they came here, they literally were facing, when they did their work here, they literally were facing the highest position of the light, which of course equates with ancestral wisdom, and that's what they're looking for. They're crossing to the other side to retrieve knowledge, which is from the astral reference library. So you see how, again, the orientation of the temple defines the purpose for which it was built. So if you want to know about the cardinal directions when you're either building a temple or when you're traveling around the world, and you don't believe half the stuff that's written on those little cards, and usually this stuff is so way off, just look at the orientation, find out what it's looking at. So for example, if most pyramids around the world, the entrance faces north, okay, in Egypt especially, face north. Well, why not east, not why west? Because north is connecting with the pole. It's the magnetism, you're connecting with magnetism that comes through the pole, down through the core of the earth and out the other side. So anything you do in those buildings will affect magnetic fields. So very dangerous stuff, you've got to know what you're doing. It also connects with humanity because it's the place where humans, the energy of human beings comes into the earth, esoterically speaking. If you go to the east, that's where the sun is born exactly in the middle of the year, so it's balanced light and dark. It's the time of the year when the light is in its perfect equilibrium, the light crosses the horizon, and the frequency is so clear that it allows you to establish a temple for healing, or also for initiation, because that's what you want to receive when you come out of the temple. South is always looking at the equator, it's fire. It's a place of the big masculine self, so when you want energy to help you be, a masculine warrior, and that's also for the women as well. It's not a gender-based thing. You face the south. You want the heat and the light of the warm sun to hit you. West is always the place of the descending sun. So the sun is following the path into the underworld. No, it is true. It follows the path into the underworld. So you're following the path of the ancestors to find out what's going on in the dark side of things. Those are the 4 fixed points. But the ancestors always considered the 4 mutable points in between to be the most mysterious, because they're the point between earth, air, fire and water. The bit in between is the mysterious part where the magic happens. So northeast was always associated with the highest position of the light.